Alrighty, fellas, welcome back to the Tacho Show. We are about to make some very brash decisions here as I embark on some summons on the Freyr banner. So the reason why I'm summoning, of course, is because I want to get some copies of Arcane Ingrid here. Her weapon, I said this before, but like, remember when this unit came out and I first saw this weapon, I said, this is basically a perf weapon. This is not an inheritable weapon by any means. They could put this on a brand new unit, on a brand new banner, and I would think, okay, there's no way you can inherit that. Like, that's a little too good, right? So this weapon gives you -1 special trigger, gives you all stats of 5, 20% true damage based on speed. It nullifies enemies' bonuses to speed and defense, and then if you have more speed than the foe, you get null follow-up. Like, come on, you can't make this up. This is really good. Also, she has guard bearing 4, which is pretty nice. And the reason why that is because pretty much most of the lance units I plan to give it to just so happen to be flyers as well, right? So, all right, we're gonna summon here. I'm only going to snipe blue. I don't really care about anything else. I mean, I guess I should check what's on the other colors, but ideally, the goal here would to be just get as many copies of Ingrid as I can. I'll probably get the Fey Pass off camera as well so that I can go ahead and spark for an extra copy of Ingrid. So, of course, we have... Oh, actually, this is pretty good. So, we managed to pull Tana there on the Fake Out. The reason why that's good is because she has Guidance 3. So, whenever they bring back Rearm Tana and I'm able to get Guidance 4, that'll make it easier on me to go ahead and get the level 4. Okay, we got all these blue orbs here. That's pretty promising. Also on blue, of course, we have the brand new Mythic hero himself. We have King Freyr, who is a very long-awaited character for some people. I was always, like, never against him or for him. I thought he was a fine character. I didn't think there was any reason not to release him. So it's good that they decided to go back and decide to release him after all. So that is nice. All right, we got Benny there. One more blue orb here. Can we get a 5-star? Also, let me know in the comments what you guys were able to get on your free pull on this banner. I did my free pull, and oh, that's a pretty wild summon to get while we're talking about who you got on the free pull, right? Okay, so we managed to get a copy of Freyr, which I'll take. We got minus attack plus res. I didn't check his stats yet. I didn't check the data mine, so I don't know what's going on. I literally woke up and I was like, okay, I'm actually summoning because that dude, Ingrid, has one of the most ridiculous arcane weapons ever. Okay, so we will be able to get some use out of Freyr in Anima Season and also Chaos Season, where he can turn off Emblem and Elamine's shenanigans when they're being ran on offense. Okay, so also, I guess I should also comment a little on my orb count, because I did some summons actually on the Alchrist banner. I went up to the Spark, and I sparked a copy of Alchrist, and on my way doing that, I was able to pull 2 extra copies of Alchrist before the Spark. So I walked out of there with 3 copies of Alchrist, and I did some very dark, arcane things, which I guess I can show you guys after we finish up here. We'll just finish this circle, and I'll quickly show you guys what I did. But yeah, I think I brought this up before when I did those summons for Arcane Ophelia. And I think I told everybody that once you summon for an Arcane hero, there's no going back, right? Like, that's the only type of hero I'm ever going to summon for at this point. Because there's just way too much value. You get to keep the unit, you're able to use them for fodder and get some crazy skills on somebody else. And you're also getting merges as well if you get more copies of them. So it's just way too worthwhile. I think the Arcane heroes were the best decision they ever made. And they probably regret it a little bit as well, because they might have lost some money there on, like, skill fodder in terms of releasing fodder units just so people would summon for skill fodder. By having the Arcane heroes, you can kind of nullify the need to do that. Okay, we got Phila there. That's actually not the worst. She's a pretty fine unit to give the Arcane Lewin to, but she has minus speed there. So the 2 units that I'm trying to give it to are Summer Norn, who isn't a flyer, but I think she's a pretty good inherit for it. And we're also going to try to give it to the Karen that recently showed up in Hall of Forms. Unfortunately, though, you can't get arcane weapons in Hall of Forms, so it is what it is. I guess we'll go for colorless. Maybe we get Medeus or something. Medeus would really be the only thing that I would want from colorless, but I mean, whatever, who cares? Yeah, so Karen, I think, is a really good inherit for Arcane Lewin. Her speed stat is pretty solid if you get the Super Boon on speed, and then her overall stat line is pretty high. She has a solid BST, so not a bad choice for it. I think also Phila would be not a bad choice either, but overall, certainly the winner would be Karen in the long run, I would say. Okay, we got Eric there. For a second, it paused a little bit on the summoning screen, so I was thinking we might have gotten a 5-star there. Yeah, so other units that I think would be good choices to give Arcane Lewin to, I guess the Summer Shez isn't a bad choice either. The only thing about Summer Shez is that his weapon is already really strong. So he basically has the exact same weapon as the Summer Female Shez that we got from the banner. So I think overall I would probably prefer to just go for his weapon instead of giving him Arcane Lewin. Okay, that time we did get plus speed Phila, so I'm going to lock that up just in case I decide to build her up instead of Karen. Also, by the way, while we're talking about Karen, a plus speed Karen would be pretty nice to get here because I don't have her at plus speed. The Karen that I had in my barracks was plus attack. So if we could manage to get plus speed Karen on these pulls, that would be really nice. Okay, also, what else is going on here? Okay, so I guess Male Alir is on this banner too, but they gave him out for free already, so I'm not too sure how many people are really going to be summoning to get merges on this banner for him. It's definitely going to be better to wait a little bit, and he'll show up on a better banner for merges. Okay, so this is what I did. Basically, I gave Crom a whole boatload of good skills, and that's because of all the Alchrist copies that I had summoned on the other banner. Alright, so where is Alchrist? Let me show you guys the skills that I gave to Alchrist real quick, and then we'll just hop back into the summons. Okay, so I have him at +2, so as I said, I pulled 3 copies leading up to the first spark. So we gave this boy some good stuff here, so check it out. He comes with Deadeye already. I gave him Remote Sparrow. He comes with Flash Sparrow. I gave him Attack and Defense Ideal 4. I believe that was a throw-in with something else I was trying to get. Gave him Attack and Speed Finish 4. Gave him Brash Assault 4. Yeah, I actually... After I summoned 3 copies of Alchrist, I was like, you know what? Why not just summon again on that summer banner so I can snag a copy of Duo Shamir so I could give Brash Assault 4 to this guy. And I was very lucky. I was able to get Brash Assault 4 or Duo Shamir in like 2 or 3 summons on that banner because my pity rate was already so high from when I originally summoned. So I was very lucky to get that so early. I gave him Speed and Defense 4 as well. I killed off my Summer Female Shez. So this boy is looking really good in terms of stuff he can give out. Speed and Preempt 2, I mean, obviously level 3 is better, but I just took it as a throw-in from the Caden Nino that I sacrificed to him. And then I also got Times Pulse 4 from that very same Nino, and we got Attack and Speed Oath 4. So, like I said, guys, these arcane heroes are so busted when it comes to skill fodder and inheritance. So if you're not summoning for them, then I don't really know what you're summoning for. Alright, we got Tailtew there, sure. Maybe one day they'll release an Arcane Blue Tome and people can give her a better weapon than what she got on the Refine. Another Phila. Okay, we're getting a lot of Phila here. That one was plus res, but we already got our plus speed copy of her, so we're good. Yeah, a lot of people are probably going to say these are very terrible decisions that I'm making here summoning like this. When we have Choose Your Legends right around the corner, and of course Snake Mom is going to be on that banner. Would be very happy to get some copies of her. But as far as like just enjoyment of the game and getting stuff right now, okay, that's really good. We got our copy of Arcane Lewin right there. So I'm guaranteed to get at least 2 of her. I'm going to spark 1 on the banner when we get to the spark. We got plus defense, minus HP there. I don't care. Okay, we're actually doing really good on this banner, guys. We got a copy of Freyr, and we got a copy of Ingrid as well. So, looking really good here. If we can get another copy of Ingrid before the Spark, I will just be absolutely elated. Because I wasn't even really planning to summon, but then, like I said, after I reread what Arcane Lewin did, I was like, yeah, that's a little too good to pass up on. Alright, Abel, sure. I can't believe we have, like, all of the red and green knights. We finally ended up getting Kent and Sane a lot later, but then we still don't have Lance and Alan, man. Come on, they were, like, the hardest carries of all the red and green knights. Lance and Alan were so powerful in FE6. I would really love it if they decided to add them. Alright, I guess we go for red here. I actually completely forgot what was on green, but I don't care. Oh! That's really good. Okay. I mean, literally of the 3 red units, that's the only one I would have wanted. Yeah, so he's got Ideal 4, he has Repel 4, and then he's got Green Feud. Pretty good fodder. Repel 4, of course, will definitely take that. Would have been nice to get plus speed or plus attack, but I'm certainly going to take my essentially free copy of Alir there. Alright, let's keep going, man. We're doing really good here. Okay, I'm glad that I decided to summon after all, because when the summons are hot like this, it's always a good feeling. Yeah, so I know there are a lot of people that were happy about King Freyr, and I know a lot of people are summoning on the banner. Chiku is one of them, and I think Giratina Light as well decided to summon. 2 of the OGs from my channel, so shoutouts to them. They always leave very nice comments for me in the comments section, so I appreciate reading their comments whenever they decide to comment. But yeah, hopefully those 2 are getting good luck on this banner, because I know they're trying to go for Freyr. There we got Bundle of Joy there. Or Bundle of Energy, May. Okay, we got 6 more to go before the Spark, and like I said, I'll just get the Fate Pass off camera so I can snag another copy of Ingrid. As far as what skills you can give to Ingrid go, like if you're trying to get Arcane Lewin and then a bunch of other stuff, of course she already comes with Guard Bearing, which is pretty good. You'll be able to give that to like male Shaz or male Summer Shaz or like Karen or Phila or any of those nice flying lance units that I brought up. Also, you could give it to, who else is there? Well, I'm giving the lance, like I said, to Summer Norn. I think she's a pretty good choice for it as well. She's not a flyer, though, so what else could you give to Ingrid? Like, really universal skills that everyone could get. I guess, like, distant attack and speed solo. That would be a really good one. That comes at the cost of a fallen female Byleth, though. So, a little bit costly if you've only got 1 copy of her. Also, you can't get her other good skills like Close Call 4 or Times Pulse 4. So, it may be an iffy decision, but if it works, right? Alright, 2 more to go. Alright, we got Toilet Head there, sure. And then final summon, and then, like I said, guys, I will, off camera, I'll just get the Fate Pass, and we'll go ahead and spark another copy of Ingrid. Okay, so May there. Overall, we did pretty good. We got a bunch of 5 stars, and we actually got a really good fake-out 5-star, too, with that Tana. So whenever they decide to release Arcane, or re-release Arcane Tana, I'll be able to pick up some copies of her. So that's going to wrap us up for the summons, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I have my AC blasting in the back of the room, so hopefully the mic didn't pick that up. But it's either run the AC or I'm going to melt, because we have a current heat wave going on right now in New York. Pretty bad. It's like 90-degree weather here, so that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Hopefully, if you're summoning, you're going to get some good luck. And if you decided not to summon and just save up for the upcoming Choose Your Legends banner, that's fine too. That's also a very wise decision. So, this is your boy Tacho signing out. Take care, fellas. I'll catch y'all again on the flip side.